Hi everyone, welcome to the accumulation and momentum data analysis for 30th of June. Today was the last trading day of the month as well. So let's see what happened today and also the important news for today. So the important news that we are looking at is that the corporate India's interest coverage ratio is at 3-year high, right? Because of margin improvement as well as lower interest expenses. See, why is this important is because this interest coverage ratio tells us the ability of that particular company to kind of repay the debt that they have, right? So this is good because you know that the companies have a good balance sheet and they are going to repay the debt, which means that the chances of higher NPAs are going to be less, which is good for the financial condition of the economy as well, right? So after hitting a low of 4.8% in September of 2024, it has now reached 5.8% in March of 25, right? So this is for almost 2,600 odd companies, excluding all those related to banking and financial sector, right? So this is a very good news saying that the interest coverage ratio is moving up. That means the balance sheet is healthier for most of these companies and it is becoming better, right? Now looking at the large cap accumulation, there was a small drawdown, I would say, or after above average accumulation for 2 days, that is last Thursday and Friday, it has again come back to the average level, right? But if you look at the large cap momentum, after reaching a similar level from where it has cooled previously as well, it has today shown first signs of cooling off, right? So let's see if tomorrow as well we cool further. That means we would be correcting more for the large caps, right? And also if you look at the large cap data, especially the FIs, what they are doing, they have again started selling both in the equity as well as in the derivative space, right? So this kind of tells us that maybe some profit booking is happening in the large cap space. That is why you are seeing a cool off in momentum as well as the data for the FIs is also bearish, or you can say they are booking out after seeing decent profits. Now coming to the mid cap accumulation, that has remained constant continuously, so no major change in the mid cap accumulation. But like I told in the previous video also, higher chances that we move much higher for the mid caps until it kind of comes to the level from where it starts to reverse even previously, that is around the 275 300 mark. Right now we are around the 225 230 mark, so chances are still few more companies are going to rally before we see some kind of a cooling off that happens in the mid cap space. Now going to the small cap accumulation, the small cap accumulation, as you can see, it's the best today in the last 10-12 days, right? The last 10-12 sessions, today was the best accumulation that the small cap companies have seen, right? Although it is not nowhere close to what we saw in March and all, right? But still, if you compare it to the last 10-12 days, today was the best. And also if you look at the momentum which kind of bounced back on Friday continued moving higher. So another good 50 70 odd companies should move higher before we see the small cap momentum kind of reaching a top from where it usually tends to reverse. So net the large caps are seeing some profit booking happening, right? And there is a cool off in momentum, but the broader market still continues to stay strong. Chances are we should see the broader market doing well in the coming days as well. Whereas in the large cap space, there is some profit booking that is happening. So that might be subdued in the, or some consolidation and a pullback can happen in the large cap space, right? That's it for today. I'll see you probably tomorrow in another video. Thank you.